Hi, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. I am Shannon from Shannon Talks Yarn, and today I just want to talk about a little bit of yarn with you. It's not a new yarn at all, but I live in Iowa and I am coming off of a super Arctic blizzard weekend. It was like a 3-day blizzard right before Christmas, and I had a chance to dig into some of my yarn stash, and I was looking for warm yarn. So that is what I was working with. And I want to talk about today Yarn Bees Romantique. So Yarn Bees Romantique, I believe, is Hobby Lobby's answer to the Huga yarn. And if you haven't used this, I did get this on clearance either during the die lot sale or during their like annual clearance sale. So if it was during the annual clearance sale, they don't carry this color anymore. This was called Cedar. But if it was during the die lot sale, then they do carry it. They were just getting rid of leftover weird die lots. So let's talk a little bit about why I'm in love with this. So I absolutely adore like the silky polyester feeling. I know we should all love like natural fibers, and I do. I totally do. Um, but I just love like that furry, silky, buttery. One of my favorite type of yarns is like that chain spun polyester. That's like, I about said I can't believe it's not butter. Feels like butter from Lion Brand. Yarn Bee has one called Breathe Deep. There is one that is trying to remember. I think it's the Yarn Inspirations. Theirs might be called like Bundle Up or Cuddle Up or something like that. Like I feel like every brand has one that's like that. But I just love like how buttery they are. And this one is buttery and furry. And I wish you could see it a little bit better. There we go. It is, like I said, cedar. It is a dark brown color. Let me go over the stats real quick with you. This is 80% acrylic and 20% polyamide. It is a bulky 5, and I would definitely agree. It is a nice bulky 5, not counting the halo. Like the yarn itself is a 5, and then there's the halo on top of that. It is only an 84 yard skein. So there is that. So I was a little worried I wouldn't have enough to make a hat out of this. At the time I purchased this, the normal price was $5, and I got it on clearance for $1.24. So I made one hat and like a beanie style hat. I made it out of half double crochets. And then I think I did like 2 rows of single down here at the bottom. And I had about this much yarn left over. So I would say a little less than a quarter of the yarn I had left. So I feel like this is not in any way accurate math. This is like Shannon's estimating yarn math. I feel like 2 skeins of this would get you 3 hats, like beanie style, not like a stocking cap, just like a smaller beanie for an adult, if that makes sense. So I think you could get, like I said, 3 beanies out of 2 skeins. Estimate. So the one thing that is a little bit tricky about these are since they are so slick, you know what, I totally misspoke earlier. I did double crochets. I did not do half doubles. I did doubles. Forgive me. The thing about this is it is so slickery. I like to do a magic ring, so I left a pretty long tail there and tied it several times while I was weaving it in. And then I left probably like an 18-inch tail at the bottom here so I could do the same thing where I like wove it up and down and put, some kind of small knots here and there as I was doing it, just to help with that. But I'll just show you. You have a clip in my hair. And I have a large head for a woman. So I think it fits great. I don't like a lot of times using double crochets in hats because I don't like seeing my forehead through the stitches, which you can a little bit, but it is not bad in this at all. Like I said, because it's so bulky and because there's such a good halo on it. So I absolutely love this hat, and I would recommend this yarn if you like this type of silky, artificial feeling yarn. I absolutely loved it. It's not a super great value unless you get it on super clearance like I did here. Like I said, I would not want to make a blanket out of this by any means. I probably wouldn't even want to do a cardigan, just like smaller, like beanies, hat, cowl, ear warmer. But that's kind of the thing with this type of yarn too, is that I feel like you kind of want it to be something that's touching your skin, because isn't that kind of the point of it, is to have it like that? So anyway, I do give this yarn a thumbs up, and I don't know, maybe it would be fun to kind of compare a couple of the other yarns that are similar to this and see what I like and see what comes up. But that is a story for a different day. I want to thank you guys for talking yarn with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who is new to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you do. And if you like other types of videos like this, I will go ahead and link a video right up here that I think you'll enjoy. Thanks for talking yarn with me, guys.